Let's face it, resumes can be pretty impersonal. It's almost like we're taking a well-rounded human being and reducing them into a profile full of numbers, achievements, and skills. But what if there was one section that could really show a hiring manager the person behind the paper? That's the job of your resume personal statement. And it's one of the biggest sections candidates overlook when it comes to convincing the hiring manager that they're right for the job. Luckily, we are not going to let that happen to you. I'm Anna, a professional career writer here at Resume.io, and in this video, I'm going to break down the formula for a winning personal statement that will give your resume the extra boost it needs to stand out and land you that interview. Let's get started. First of all, let's figure out what we're actually talking about in this video. There are three terms commonly used to describe the paragraph found at the top of many resumes: personal statement, summary, and resume objective. So what is the difference between the three? A resume summary and personal statement are basically the same thing. 3 or 4 sentences at the top of your resume that summarize your skills, experience, and education so that a hiring manager can instantly see your biggest selling points. This is also pretty much the only place on your resume where you can add some personality, which is something hiring managers really like to see. It helps show that you're a real person, not just a list of job titles on a sheet of paper. A resume objective is slightly different than a summary or a personal statement. The objective is usually a single sentence that states the purpose of submitting your resume to the company. A resume objective is seen as a bit outdated since it doesn't convey anything about you or your strengths. So, what's the recipe for a great personal statement or summary? Let's add each ingredient together step by step. Here I have a perfectly good resume which we can make even stronger with a great summary. This candidate is looking for a customer service position, so let's start with some attributes that are important for the role. Now we can note how many years of experience they have. And then let's tell the hiring manager exactly what position they're going for so they have that information as they read the rest. Okay, so now we can add in some skills. It's a good idea to take these directly from the job description as long as they're true for you. These are our soft skills, which are important, but we want to throw in a few technical abilities too. Or you could also use this last sentence for an accomplishment that you want to highlight. And that's pretty much it for the summary. For this position, I decided to dedicate more space to skills and leave out education. But what if you're applying to an internship, for example? Let's write one for an applicant who is just starting out. We're still going to start with some relevant adjectives. How about... Okay, and now what the candidate is studying. And next, we want to mention the position they're applying for. But let's also try to show what the candidate brings to the table. And now the job. Don't judge me, I'm making this up on the spot. Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground in that single sentence, but we still have room for a little bit more. Since you're a student, we can focus more on soft skills and personality traits. No, the company is called Spicy Pepper, so now we just have to get a little more creative. Okay, 1 or 2 more skills from the job description and we're good to go. Great! This candidate has successfully communicated their strong points even though they haven't finished school yet. Before you go off to write a beautiful summary of your own, let me give you my top 5 tips for writing a great personal statement. Number 1, use shortened sentences. So instead of saying, I have 5 years of experience, you could go with 5+ years of experience in and start right away with your area of expertise. Number 2, keep it snappy. Every extra word added to the summary takes away from space to add skills or experience further down. Remember, 4 sentences maximum. And number 3, use exact language from the job description. The summary is one of the most important places to add keywords from the job description onto your resume in order to get past those annoying resume scanners that are built into a lot of online application portals. Make sure to use the employer's specific wording, since that's likely what's been programmed into the algorithm. And number 4, descriptive verbs and numbers. Specific information will help you convey a sense of action and achievement in your summary. If the hiring manager could only know 3 things about you, what should they be? And number 5, tone. This is the one place on your resume that you'll actually get to share your personality. I'm not saying that you should try out your comedy routine, but be personable and positive about the position. Take into account the company's tone and write your summary to match. And that's all there is to it. Make sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for even more videos on how to make your resume and cover letter the best they can be. Now it's time to go out there and get that job.